Well, it's supposed to be a winter day. Feels a lot more like April than it does February. We have the legendary Bobby Nachos and Mr. Aaron Shabilsky. Just trying to burn a late winter afternoon here, get after some trout. This is just a 8.5 foot classic trout 4-weight with a Redington Rise reel. I mean, for what we do here in the Midwest, these small rivers, having something a little shorter, I mean, this thing is just an all-around perfect rod for what we do. No need to get crazy unless you're Aaron Shabilsky and you have to have an R8 classic trout and a beautiful Ross Animus on it. Certainly more than welcome to do that, but this bad boy right here will absolutely get the job done. Hashtag Redington proud.
Been through a stretch of sub-zero temperatures for the last couple of weeks, and we saw some warm weather coming up, so we decided to take advantage of it. A little bit marginal today. The snow is mostly gone, but it still looks like there's some snow melting into the streams here, so we've got about only a foot of visibility. Love fishing 3-weights out here. They're kind of my favorite. So Redington Crux, the Redington Zero reel, nothing fancy. Gets the job done out here on the driftless streams.
Look at how I perfectly hooked it.
Just
right in the lips. It's all about the scuds today.
Scud day. Scuds save the day.
Really hot on the scuds.
Scuds always work. You flip the rock and there's a lot of scuds. Scuds to save the day. Always.
For real, it's a kind of nice one. I have known that. That's honestly what stuck with me about trout fishing is the hydrodynamics, less than the fish. I mean, just getting that fly to work right down a seam through an area, or finding a spot where you know there's fish and trying to get your fly back through there, getting that nymph to depth, or making sure that dry fly is spun around and settled before it goes through the hole. And that part is half the fun. And it's actually the same as conventional fishing. When you stand here and fish a spot, like, oh, there's a chunk of stuff there, the fish are right here, there's a little seam there, you start to draw that picture in your mind.
Saw my pizza go down.
Perfect little spot there after I've left it for a while.
Soaking a squirmy wormy.
What color?
All natural tan.
Oh, you are? I thought you were joking.
No, I really am. With 2 really big split shot on it.
You're a wild man.
Wild and crazy guy. And then I'm watching my bottom. I think it's dirty too.
See?
See how dirty that is?
It's very cold. It might just be too cold.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a squirmy worm. Oh, I'm just gonna sneak by you right there, fishy. It'd be a shame if I got all ate up.
I can't lose this squirmy one. It's the only one I've had for 8 years. I have one. Oh, it's gone. I lost my fly, but I kept my split shot. What's in my fly box? I'll go over it with you real quick. We've got a couple indicators, bright as heck. We got some pizza. We have some pine squirrel. just pine squirrel. And a blue nymph or two. All stuff works pretty well in the driftless area. Yeah, and I did lose the squirmy worm that I've been holding on to for about 5 or 6 years. Finally used it today and lost it, so. That's what I'm working with today.
Looks like there's some snow melting into the streams here, so we've got about only a foot of visibility. It's making fishing a little tricky today. We've managed to nymph up 2 fish. We're at a spot that usually fishes really well, and today it's not fishing great. But yeah, I think there's just some residual snow melt coming down. And that's just one thing you always have to watch when you're out trout fishing in the winter, is if the temps get above freezing, makes that snow melt into the river and actually cools the water temps down, which is backwards of kind of what you'd think. But we're just dealing with a little bit of that. But yeah, great to be out.
Well, you never know till you get out here. We came out here thinking we'd be throwing leeches and hopefully streamers, and right away the water was a little off, so had to call an audible there, and luckily Aaron Shabilsky had the hot call today. I mean, he couldn't catch anything, but that's typical, but he knew what to throw. Finally switched it up to a scud. He flipped over a rock and saw some scuds, so did the obvious thing there and put on a scud and got a real nice one and a couple more bites. And then Aaron, in desperation, which again is kind of typical for him, went to the old squirmy worm. Hey, whatever it takes to get it done on a day like today. Gorgeous day on the river. We're blessed with so much beautiful water, and it's nice to have this spring warm up, get that energy going, get back out on the water. Maybe next time there'll be some bugs coming off, but it's always fun trying to figure it out, and it seldom ends the way you think it's gonna. But good day on the water beats a day. I love being in the shop, but a day on the water always beats being in the shop.
I think the water's clearing up. I feel like it is. They're probably gonna leave right at the wrong time.